Hello, my name is Salma Sanchez, and in this video I will be discussing the differences between Baroque and Rococo era. Although the Rococo era evolved from Baroque, there are still differences in these two styles. The paintings I will use to compare these two styles are the Apotheosis of Henry IV and the Proclamation of Regency of Marie de Medicis and Diana leaving her bath. First, we will explain what Baroque art is. Baroque first emerged around the 1600s, after the end of the early Renaissance in France and in Italy. The term Baroque is said to have come from the Italian word barocco. It was a term used by philosophers during the Middle Ages, which meant false scholastic syllogism, or a caricature of logic. Some state that the style was an aesthetic expression of the early modern man as he searches for a philosophy of life. The era lasted about 115 years, where Diego Velázquez, Caravaggio, and Peter Paul Rubens would be known to contribute to the Baroque era. Baroque art was focused on dramatic and theatrical movements with darker colors, as well as more vivid lights and element of Catholicism. Rococo art began in 1700s and lasted until the 1800s. Rococo is also known as late Rococo, since it represented an extension of Rococo art. Rococo arose in France and spread across Europe. With Rococo art, artists were more encouraged to incorporate new artistic forms of lightness, playfulness, wit, and eroticism. The word Rococo derives from a term to describe the technique of imitating the form of rocks and boulders. Although Rococo emerged from Baroque, many artists stopped using elements from the church and focused more on elegance and class. The most influential artists from this era were François Boucher, Giovanni Bautista, and Jean Antonio Watteau. The painting, The Apotheosis of Henry IV and the Proclamation of Regency of Marie de Medici. The painting shows the cold-blooded assassination of King Henry IV of France in broad daylight by a Catholic zealot named François Rabelais, and on the left side of the painting, and on the right shows the Queen's accession to power. The reasons for this is because France was in a dilemma on who would rule, since Henry's oldest son was too young. Petrus was assigned to commission the painting of that day and translated the event into a theatrical and dramatic spectacle. There was also many symbols in the painting, like with the snake at the bottom left corner. The snake is very associated with evil in religion, which is shown to represent King Henry's murderer. Henry can also be seen being carried away into the heavens, which shows the element of religion usually shown in Baroque, as well as using a dynamic composition that grabs the attention of the audience by telling a story as you look across the painting. The vivid colors and the lights are another aspect of the painting. As many different shades of red and gold are shown throughout the painting, Petrus shows a great use of defined lines and strokes, as well as lighting by showing the darkness near the queen as she mourns her loss, and on the other figures to make them look three-dimensional. As we switch into the next artwork, a great difference can already be seen. In the painting, the Diana Leaving Her Bath by Francois Boucher, completed in 1742, depicts the goddess Diana as she rests after a hunt. She is being assisted in her ritual toilet by a nymph as they are surrounded by nature. In this artwork, the body of Diana is greatly detailed with glowing and gentle skin as seen. The artist uses luminous yet soft colors to show the gentleness of Diana and the rosy freshness of her skin, as well as the different shades of blue from the drapes that she sits on. The light shades of green show the beauty of nature that surrounds them, which is a big focus in Rococo art. From this painting, there is a big shift from the previous one. In the Apotheosis of King Henry IV and the Proclamation of the Regency of Marie de' Medici by Petrus. The illustration of death and mourning is seen throughout the painting, and the multiple symbols in the painting, from the snake, the dog, and the arrival of Henry to heaven. The painting shows a great of dark and intense colors. There's a great range of colors throughout the painting, from red, blue, and darker shades. Each figure is posing drastically and facing away from our view, which makes it seem like something from a play. While in Francois' artwork, it depicts mythological figures like Diana in lighter colors, which shows a sense of playfulness throughout the painting.